outstanding and high quality contest. Do you enjoy it?
Yes. Yes.
Well, I'm really proud of NTU students and members here. I think you did a wonderful job. You did the best you can to make this contest very successful. Give yourself a big round of applause. In the formal contest, the judges should focus on all the, to mark all the points. He or she should not, spare time to say something afterwards. Because, if you say something wrong, maybe you'll be beaten after this contest. Maybe, who knows, But in the club level contest, we do encourage our judges to give some feedback to the members and also to the contestants, so they have rooms for future improvements. Tonight we have, including my humble self, we have 4 judges here. They are all very outstanding, very experienced Toastmasters. So I wanted to invite them to share about 3 minutes of their observation about tonight's contest. They can talk either about the speech contest or table topic. The first one I would like to invite who is now Area A4 Governor, who is also was the club president of TTY Toastmasters Club. Let's welcome Caroline Kiang.
Good evening. Good evening. As Mike said, that we really, at least myself, really enjoyed tonight's program. I can see that all the speakers here, they are all very talented speakers. They had such a great performance. So, if any one of you here is not a Toastmaster member, join now. So you will become one of those speakers and standing on the stage and give us a speech. As tonight's judge, I do like to offer a couple of things I noticed that maybe will help some of you in the future speech contest. First, I noticed that we have this table. I did kind of try to make just question this in the beginning. For us, this is the first speech, the speech that if you want the performer, the contest has a full performance here, we really need to take this table away so you can see the whole, the picture of, I see most of the contestants standing here, so they are kind of sacrificed, have the space in this room. The other thing is I noticed that all the speakers, their delivery skill really is better than their content. I suggest that next time when you do a speech contest, try to make your content that include more humorous stories. More, the story is always like people like to listen to the story. And always you can use some more quotes. So that will make your speech that people can learn that what you are trying to deliver to them. What is your real value you are trying to do? There's one thing I noticed that there are some of the contestants kind of nervous. They keep on going this, and while even the PowerPoints behind them. So the best way to avoid those later is try to use 2 ways. One is always bring your recorder, because if you're a newcomer to the Toastmaster Club, or if even you are a senior members, you will notice that when they ask you to be an evaluator or your table topic master, that sometimes maybe you don't know how to do it. But if you bring your recorder to the meeting all the time, that you can record the other outstanding members, how they do the evaluation, and then you will learn. When you want to join the contest, and also make sure you try to video your own preparation. When you speak at home or in other place, try to video yourself. Then you can see how really you are doing, your speech, and you can avoid those kind of, like maybe keep on push your hair or put a hand here. You'll notice all those actions, and that will help you to eliminate them and help you to be a better speaker later. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Caroline. Because of time limit, I would like to invite all the judges, please cut your comment short in 2 minutes. Okay. And next, I would like to invite past YWCA President Kendrick Huang.
I think it's a very successful contest in NTU Toastmaster Club. All the contestants all did a good job. Let's give them a big hand. I really appreciate all of you, your performance, because of your well prepared, your confident and energetic. Even though I never saw your nervousness when you deliver the speech. I have some suggestion for all of you. First one, the Caroline mentioned about when the stage, when you deliver speech, you can use more the whole stage. Don't just stand by the lectern. When you deliver speech, you can use the body movement, eye contact, gesture. I think you can make your speech more better. Secondly, I think everybody like to listen to the story or secrets. So maybe next time you can add some the story or your personal experience into your speech. I think your speech will be vivid and make the audience attention. So it's my humble suggestion. I think tonight all the contestants are all the winners. Hopefully all of you can learn more from the contest.
Thank you. Now I would like to introduce a very talented lady who was the area A1 president in the last governor in the last term. She's so talented. She's such a wonderful speaker, and we are very happy that she can be with us to be one of the judges. Let's welcome Bonita.
Dear NTU members, you did a wonderful job. And you know what? Wonderful job is better than Steve Jobs. But you can do even more wonderful. So here is my observations for your reference. And believe me or not, all what I'm going to say is cliche because you can all learn from the manuals that Toastmasters provided to you. So, because I have only 3 minutes, I quickly go to the point. Firstly, what I'm going to say is about the speech title. I want to highlight the importance of a speech title. There are mainly 2 ways to give a title. First, indirect way. The second is direct way. For indirect way, you can try to give a title that gives suspension or make people cause curiosity or to attract attention. So when they see the title, they kind of want to know or to learn what you are going to say. That's indirect way. And what about direct way? Direct way is already the main message you want to give. And it could be very effective effective to give direct way, the speech title in direct way, because if your structure is not well organized and give a title in a direct way, that will make people well understand what you're going to say. But there is no rule whether which one is better. You can decide. That's about speech title. Second is about when we give a speech, we have a core message to give. That's the main message. And we speak because we want to be heard. So our voice must be loud enough. And we give speech, we want people to receive it and carry home. So we apply a lot of skills to attract attention, to maintain the energy level, to make it more interesting. All these skills is try to support the core message. So the main thing is about the core message. How you organize your message, how you develop all the paragraphs to support the message is the key. And if you can make your core message so vivid and all the skills that you apply is just supportive. So my suggestion is message first and skills second. But skills are very important too. They can support the message. And third thing is about the distribution of time. We have 5 to 7 minutes, mainly 7 minutes. So my suggestion is 1-5-1. Make your message appear in the first 1 minute and give some supportive message in 5 minutes and give some mention in the last 1 minute. That's about how to prepare an international speech. About the table topics, question, there's no right or wrong answer. There's only logic or illogical answer. So when you answer the question that you received, the strategy could be many speakers did a good job. They repeat the question, and so they are allowed to have more time to think how they can answer the question. And one better way is quickly grab some quote that can reflect how you feel about this question, and then give the answers in a logical way. So say that you have 3 or 2, for example, today's question is about what you are going to do. So you can say I have 3 or 2 things to do, and then don't forget to give a summary in the end. And if you can have something deep in the end, because that's the last chance, you can let your audience carry something back from your speech. That's the last chance. So don't forget the summary, because without the summary, it's not complete. So that's about my observation. It's all cliche. You all know that. You just need to come and to practice. And practice always makes you better. And Steve Jobs is gone. And more good jobs are coming. Keep practicing.
I think eventually you guys can all be a speaker better than Steve Jobs. Do you believe so?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I would like to share my observation about this contest. Firstly, I would say about the speech contest, I would say choosing of the topic. It seems to me that I noticed some of the speakers, they use storytelling, or some of the speakers, they use some kind of informative introduction or something. I think this kind of content is not suitable for speech contest. For a speech contest, you must have a strong message. And also you try, the message can be inspiring and encouraging and motivated to speak to the audience. So be careful when you decide the speech topic. And secondly, I would say that more rehearsals are needed. I know students, you are very busy. But if you really want to win, rehearsal, more and more practice will reduce your confidence. So please remember that. And next I would say personal story are always attractive. If you use somebody else's story or some imaginary story, that will be less attractive. And have more interaction with the audience, use more vocal variety, and try to reach the climax in the conclusion. You can either with your message or with your voice. And use of stage. Don't stay just standing back to the lectern. Use the stage. If you observe the international speech contest, you will see all the contestants use stage very freely. And next I will say that it seems to me that a lot of speakers, they overly relying on projectors. Please remember, for a speech contest, the audience should be focused on you, yourself. Your facial expression, your body movement, your content are the focus of the speech, not the project, not the beautiful picture. So if you do want to use visual aid, use that with restraint. Nowadays I notice we are overly used projectors. Use that with constraints. Remember, audience only focus on the speaker, not the picture. Okay? And also I noticed some of the speakers, you speak too fast. Maybe you're too nervous. And some of the speakers, they just keep moving. That's too much also. Okay? Just do that, sometimes you have to move a little bit, sometimes you have to stand still. And also talking about the use of microphone. Well, in the good standard contest, we should use wireless microphone. If that's possible, the president can purchase that in the future. But if you do use this kind of handy microphone, try to use that alternately. I noticed some of the contestants use that with the one hand and use the right hand constantly to make gestures. That was quite very boring. No variety. Okay, try to use that microphone in a very skillful way. And about the table topic, it seems to me that we, an audience, anticipate some surprising answer. But be practical, be focused. Some of contestants, there are so many plans, and do you believe that you can reach that in a short period of time? Oh, of course, try to be practical and stay focused. You only need to do one or two things, and try to be practical. And of course, as Bonita said, it's a mini speech, but you still need to have a very clear opening, solid body, and conclusions. And some of the contestants, you almost forgot your conclusion. Okay, so don't forget, it's a mini speech, and try to be try to make the speech in a very structured way. And last but not least, and we hope that you can practice your table topic every day in your daily life. For instance, if you hear some news, you can practice if I be called upon to answer this question, what would I say? I know the topic tonight is quite common. Maybe you can sort about, you guessed that a long time ago. So you can have that. The winning strategies is always give a surprising answer. Humorous answer that will inspire and shock the audience and the judges. So I do believe you all did a wonderful job, and I really admire all the contestants, your courage to standing up here to do the best you can. I think all the contestants, either you're win or not, you are all the winner in our heart. Please give all the contestants a big round of applause. And I do hope that there will be more champions produced in this club, and eventually you will be a good speaker, better than Steve Jobs. Thank you.